For the month of February, I'm going to do a couple of challenges merged into one. 2,500 calories every day. The reason for that number is because that is the UK government's recommended amount for men. So I'm going to see if I have that many calories every day, what happens to my body weight. The other thing that I'm going to do, squats and deadlifts every day, aka Romanian deadlifts to work the hamstrings. I'm going to do 2 sets of squats and 2 sets of Romanian deadlifts every day for 10 reps. I'm going to do it in the gym or using kettlebells or something so that I can progress in weights. So we have the progression there, we hopefully have the calories and the protein. So now the main goal is to see if working your legs every day minimally can get some growth, but with progression in weights. Let's see how it goes. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I'm starting off quite light with, I think that's about 30 kilograms for the Romanian deadlifts. I'm also doing pretty much exactly what I do for the squats and the deadlifts are the same. And then every single workout, I tried to add a 1.25 kilogram on as you go along. Unfortunately, I didn't train all the workouts, but you can see here that this is the first 1.25 kilogram either side increase. So pretty much, as you'll see, I'm rushing through these movements very quickly just to give you a rough idea. But I did do 10 reps of each one. And to be fair, they were relatively comfortable up until the latter weeks of the challenge. 30, 40, and even 50 kilograms was fairly comfortable, to be honest. It's only once we started to get to the top end, all around about 20 kilograms either side, which you can see is what I'm doing here, that it started to pick up a little bit, and that's when I had to start to get the box in to make the squats a little bit more doable. Some days I did it with the box, other days I did it, like you can see here, just without the box. Still trying to keep depth as well, which is very important. So yeah, I'm just going to play out the rest of this, and then I'll be back to explain some of the food bits. But as you can see, the box is coming in here, but still hitting 10 reps for 2 sets as the weight increases. Briefly, you'll see here at the end, I think these were my last workouts. I can't remember now the weight I had in the bar, but I think it was 70 kilograms for the squats, or it might have even been 80, and the same for the deadlift. So we did get stronger, quite a lot stronger really, from 30 to 70 or 80 kilograms throughout the month, which is a big increase. You'll see here my nutrition. This is just a few snapshots of the month. I don't want to bore you with all this, but you can see I'm hitting my protein quite high. I'm hitting up to 200 grams on some days. Bearing in mind I only weigh about 150, so there could be overkill, but I just wanted to make sure I was giving myself enough stimulus to grow. And you can see the calories there on average are about 2,500, if not a bit more. Alright, we are live. The very simple last day of the challenge. The measurement we're trying to beat is 53 centimeters. My legs started off at 53 centimeters at the start of the month. To keep it steady, I've put it at 27 centimeters down my leg. Bear with me, let's get that one more time. So 27 is there. Okay, we're in. Okay, so here we go. The moment of truth. Let's have a look if they have grown. 53 centimeters to beat. Here is the moment of truth. Oh, we are, I've got it here. So we are now at exactly 53.5 centimeters. It's very hard to get it. So there we go. I've gained a half centimeter. Okay, looking back on it now, so 20 plus days later, I would say there's a few obvious reasons as to why nothing happened. Well, I say nothing happened, I only grew half a centimeter. So number one is I did eat 2,500 calories a day. However, for me, that's probably not enough. So I didn't gain weight. My weight stayed exactly the same all the way through the month. So as we know now, if you're not eating enough food, your muscles are not really going to be able to grow. So that's probably the main reason. I probably just need to eat a bit more food. Second possible reason, that it is just not enough recovery time. Generally speaking, people don't tend to work stuff every day, even though I kept the total volume the same. So if I was to do 2 workouts of legs a week, I would have done maybe 6 sets each. Whereas over the course of 7 days, I did just 1 or 2 sets a day. So it kind of equals out. However, just maybe because I didn't have the recovery time in there, sometimes I only have maybe 12 to 13 hours between doing my legs. And I was working them quite hard when I was working them. That may be a possible factor as well, just not enough recovery and just too much frequency. But I would say the food one is a big reason. I did have lots of protein. I was eating about 150 to 180, even 200 plus grams per day. Bear in mind, I only weigh about 150 pounds. So protein wasn't an issue. I think it was pretty much just the calories. If I was to try that again with maybe 3,000 calories a day, so that may well be in the pipeline. But for now, it didn't work. I only grew half a centimeter, which in a month's time may actually be okay, but not for the amount that I trained and not for the amount of effort that I put into it. So more than anything, I think it's just proof that you need to eat the right amount of calories in order for your muscles to grow. And that was backed up by the fact that none of my other muscles changed size either. They were all pretty much stagnant for the month, even though I followed a progressively getting stronger weight program as well. That's the conclusion. Stay tuned. I'll be putting some more experiments up over the course of the coming year.